Super Mario Maker 2 is coming out in June, and when you think about it, we're not that far, we're almost there actually. I'm really excited for this new game, and with that one trailer we have seen a couple of new enemies, new themes, and even a whole new game, Super Mario 3D World in 2D. That's pretty sick, but one thing that was first shown in that trailer was the inclusion of slopes. Finally we can have slopes that look like this and not like that. Whew, we were creative though. This made me realize that my hopes for this game are super high, and there are so much features that I'd like to see in this new game. So, hey, I'm Nico, and here are 10 features that need to be in Super Mario Maker 2. So, the first Mario Maker was excellent and allowed us to create all sorts of crazy levels. But there was one thing that kinda bugged me about all of that. Like, I created a couple of levels myself here and there, but there's nothing that holds those levels together. You basically play one and you might leave a rating if you enjoyed it, and that's it. Now, I'd like to be able to tie some of my levels together. Mario games do a great job at that by having hub worlds and overworlds. First introduced in Mario 3, those world maps became staples of the Mario franchise, and each and every single one of them have their own styles and are very different. So here's the thing, I'd like to be able to create world maps. And to be fair, it doesn't have to be super extensive and complicated. I'd easily settle for a Super Mario 3D Land type of world map. You know, just something that connects all of my levels together, allowing me to create a progression, you know, starting with easier levels and moving on to more difficult as we go, and even ending with a boss battle or something. You know, I just want something as simple as that. Alright, so the trailer blew me out of the water when they showed us that Super Mario 3D World was a brand new game added to the mix. I actually did not expect that. As happy as this makes me, I can't help but feel like asking for a second one. This new Super Mario Maker game will be completely portable, you know, as you'll be playing it on the Nintendo Switch, and I think this would be a perfect moment to add a Game Boy theme to the game, and if I had to choose one, I'd go for the Super Mario Land 2 theme. This game was so much different from other games. It had new enemies, original power-ups, and even a world set in space. Yeah, Astronaut Mario! That's cool. So I definitely would be happy if this was a new theme that we could make levels for. One of the coolest fan service thing Nintendo added in the original Super Mario Maker game was all of the different 8-bit costumes you could get by either completing levels or scanning certain amiibo. Playing a Mario level as an Inkling, Pikachu, or even Donkey Kong is really cool, but the only issue I have with this costume mushroom is the fact that you can only use it when playing the original Super Mario Bros. Theme. So here's what I'd like to see in the sequel. I'd like to be able to use the mushroom costumes for more than one game. Now, I can understand not having 150 different costumes available for every game, as this would take forever to model and animate and everything, but I'd like to see a couple of original costumes available in the Super Mario 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario U, and now Super Mario 3D World layout. Let's say 20 costumes for every game. That seems okay, right? Alright guys, going from left to right is pretty cool. It's standard, and the majority of Mario levels will be completed that way. The thing is, sometimes you want to start from the bottom and make your way to the top, and that's especially true in the tower levels in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. So yeah, here's my request for Mario Maker 2. Vertical levels. That's it! You couldn't really do that in the original game, as the height limit would be reached almost instantly. Now the trailer for Mario Maker 2 has this one scene where it seems like Mario is going up the level. So is this a confirmation of vertical levels being added in Mario Maker 2? Well, for now, I'll still wait for a confirmation and keep this entry in my features I really want to see. Like, really want to see. If you've been watching me for the past months, you know I'm a guy that likes a little challenge here and there. You know, like beating a game without a coin, without jumping, or not using eggs in a Yoshi game, for example. So I'd like to be able to include challenges in my Mario levels in Super Mario Maker 2. We've seen from the trailer that it seems that we can force people to collect a certain amount of coins in order to clear the level. But I think there could be even more challenges. For example, clearing a level by killing all of the enemies, or completing a level without touching a coin or without touching the floor, even a speedrun for that matter. You know, the type of challenges that are in New Super Mario Bros. U. This is definitely something that needs to be added in this game. Make it happen, Nintendo. There's a couple of Mario games where you can play as characters that are not Mario or Luigi. You know, I'm thinking Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario 3D World, Super Mario Run, and those games often include special abilities that only certain characters have. For example, Princess Peach can glide, Yoshi can flutter jump, Luigi can jump higher than other characters. You know, I'd like these mechanics to be part of Super Mario Maker 2. You could create a level and only allow certain characters to be played on that level. So for example, you can make a level with giant holes and gaps, but you could force people to play it as Princess Peach, therefore making it possible. Obviously, you could also ban some characters from playing certain levels. For example, a very difficult level could ban the usage of Nabbit, who in New Super Mario Bros. U can walk through enemies without taking damage, making the game a whole bit easier. Having more than one character could be pretty cool, right? In the original Super Mario Maker, you could shake a lot of things to change them. For example, you could turn a green Koopa into a red Koopa, or you know, Bowser into Bowser Jr. Now I feel the next logical step would be to improve on that mechanic and just add more customization to everything. I'd like to be able to change the color of the warp pipes, I'd like to be able to place them diagonally, turn them into pipe cannons, I'd like to be able to make blocks and platforms go up and down by hitting a P-switch or by using the on-off switch. I'd also like to be able to add a little bit of programming into Mario Maker. You know, something really basic and really simple. For example, a simple if clause would be enough. That means that I could place a mushroom and make it so that if you grab it, well, some blocks up above turn into coins and suddenly you're invaded by enemies. That would be great for troll levels, wouldn't it? With millions of user-made levels, the original Super Mario Maker is the best place to play all sorts of original crazy levels. That is, if you can find a good one. You see, while the course world allows you to find popular and trendy levels, it's still very difficult to search for very specific types of levels. Every level that are made in Mario Maker are identified by a unique code made out of letters and numbers. In order to play your friend's level, well, he'll have to send you this code and then you'll have to type it without accidentally messing it up, which tend to happen quite a lot for me. What I wish for Mario Maker 2 is an easier way to share and discover levels. If I make a great level, I want to be able to share it to my friends without having them be forced to type in a complicated string of characters. And when I want to play certain types of levels, I would like additional filters. I'd like to be able to search by game, by theme, by difficulty, and so on. More options to help me discover what I'm truly looking for. The original Super Mario Maker was an amazing single-player experience, but if there's something that I have learned from playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Super Mario 3D World, and New Super Mario Bros. U, is that playing these levels with friends is even better. Obviously, you know where I'm going with this. I'd like to be able to play some levels in Mario Maker 2 with my friends. Obviously, some levels are designed to be only one player compatible, so this could be an option you could pick while designing your course. Some levels are more fun oriented rather than originality or difficulty, and being able to play them all with your buddies is totally something I could see being added to this game. I can't be the only one thinking about that, right? And while we're on the topic of playing this game with friends, how about having the option to create a level with someone else? I wish the game would feature a collaboration system where we could work with friends to create the best level ever. And I'm not talking about building at the same time with two controllers, no, I'm mostly saying that it would be great to be able to share levels being built with close friends for them to beta test and improve them. They could improve the level while it is still being built, you know, adding their own things and sharing their version with you once done. You could then accept the changes or, you know, revert it back to what it was before completing it and publishing it online. I think this would be the best addition and biggest improvement Super Mario Maker 2 could get, and it would really push the series to a whole new level. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when I post another one. If you enjoyed the content, hit the like button, and if you want to get to the next level, you can join the BBQ team today and support me and have your name in the credits. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.